On this Veterans Day, we're hearing from an Oregon woman who continues to try and recover the remains of her older brother. He was a United States Army pilot who was shot down in a helicopter crash during the Vietnam War more than 50 years ago. Arellano shares his family's story.
This is Mickey Wilson. He was deployed to Vietnam back in 1972. He was an aircraft commander for the United States Army. And in 1973, he volunteered on a mission that his sister says ended up being his last.
He was due to come home in a couple of weeks, and he was the aircraft commander of a Huey helicopter that was shot down January the 8th, 1973. Never seen again.
Crashing near this river, Mickey and everyone on board were presumed dead. His body never recovered. He was just 24 years old. But Linda could not live with the fact that her brother never came home. So beginning in the 1980s, Linda started taking search trips to Vietnam, hoping to locate the remains of her brother. She's conducted more than 13 trips to Vietnam, and she believes Mickey's fate did not end at that crash site.
I've heard some crazy things, from our government and other people, and the men that were there, and you just have to put it all together.
Through her trips, research, sifting through rumors and eyewitness testimony, she believes Mickey and the other men survived the initial crash, later taken away to a different location by a Vietnamese militia and executed. But the case to locate Mickey's remains was declared closed by the Defense of MIA POW Accounting Agency back in the 1990s.
And they found a few teeth and they closed the case. The bodies aren't there, only a few teeth, and they didn't do DNA, and they closed the case.
But Linda isn't settling for a few molars.
It's not about Mickey. It's about all of our veterans. It's about our country. It's about truth. They all deserve to come home.
In 2025, she will embark on her 14th trip, this time with the help of Tours of Duty, a new nonprofit that aims to locate and recover military members who were killed or went missing in combat. Paul Slough says the nonprofit fills a gap for Gold Star families.
When you start to look at the volume of these families, these Gold Star families that have lived, in some instances, 2 generations or more of missing this individual and being handed a box of teeth. Dumbfounding.
The DPAA says more than 80,000 American servicemen and women are listed as missing. Nearly half of them are recoverable. Linda's next trip is going to be her most resourceful search yet, thanks to Tours of Duty.
So we're leveraging the tools, obviously, of AI, LiDAR equipment, and our GPR units.
And to prove they're on the right track, she found what she believes are green army pants during their last search. As Linda prepares for the next search, she's also preparing to lay to rest her younger brother, a military veteran who spent years struggling with homelessness. She's reminding people the importance of never leaving our veterans behind.
I always said I would give him a proper burial, and we are. And then he's going to have a proper burial too. They both are.